Hi everyone. Today we're going to be talking about the two different types of reports you will write as an RA. The purpose of this is to help you just kind of understand what to write, when to write it. That way we can get you resources and support to your students in the best way possible. So the first one we're going to hit on is incident reports. These are your primary method of reporting violations around your hall. These can include both violations of the Code of Academic and Community Conduct or the Residence Hall Living Guide. Um, More often, you will probably use these for injuries. We tend to have more incident reports come in during broomball season than probably most other times of the year because you write these anytime a professional staff or emergency personnel are involved in a situation. Some examples of reasons why you might write a incident report: alcohol violations, smoking in the hall, tampering with fire equipment, severe injury, refusal to leave a building during fire alarm, possession or use of weapons in a hall, harassment, property damage, or noise violations. There are other ones out there, but these tend to be some of our bigger ones that really tend to warrant an incident report. Just to let you know who gets the chance to see these reports when you submit them, they go to Academic and Community Conduct. Residential Education and Housing Services will get them, so your supervisor, Alexandra Travis. Counseling Service will get them, just in case there's anything that they need to follow up on. Public Safety and Police Services gets a copy, and your supervisor gets to look at these. So there's a lot of people looking at these, which is why you want to take care, just make sure you're writing full and detailed reports. After you write these reports, they get reviewed by Academic and Community Conduct, like I said, and they can lead to conduct interventions, which are kind of meetings about next steps, administrative options, restorative justice actions, and other measures. Here's a sample of a situation where you might need to write one of these. While walking down the hall one evening, you smell smoke coming from one of your residents' rooms. As you pass by, the doors open and one of your residents emerges holding an e-cigarette with two other students still in the room, each with an e-cigarette. Um, this is people smoking in the hall, so they're breaking policy, and would be a simple incident report that you'd want to put in. The other kind are the concern reports. Concern reports are not tied to violations and instead are intended to identify students who need assistance, maybe dealing with personal crisis or any other number of things. Submitting concern reports is done through RoomPact and helps you inform your supervisor and campus partners about students who might need assistance with a variety of things, including relationship concerns. So if there's any sort of just like people break up and someone's distraught and is really taking it hard and dealing with some depression or concerns about healthy relationships, stuff like that. These can all be put in as a concern report and may warrant an incident report if they get high enough to involve like public safety, but that's one option. Family situation, so if you have a death of a family member or something like that. Rumors of unhealthy behavior, non-health or non-emergency health concerns or sickness. So if someone has like the flu, that's a good way to let us know about it, just so we can track if there's a bug going through the halls. Academic issues, so someone's not going to class ever, or other concerning behaviors like depression, eating disorders, or suicide ideation, all warrant these. Concern reports go directly to your supervisor and the Associate Director of Residence Education, but may be referred to the Dean of Students Office or Counseling Services as needed to get your student the support they need. Follow-up concern reports will look different depending on the situation, but they tend to be our primary way of letting us know kind of follow-ups on the situation as you talk to your students more. An example of a situation where you might put one of these in: one of your students approaches you while you're in the kitchenette and they ask for a get well soon meal pass